Sorry I ghosted you. I didn't mean to. I haven't uploaded to this channel in over a year, and I'm going to explain why and where I've been and what my plans are for this channel. So stay tuned. Hey guys, it's Olivia and I'm back with another video. Haven't said that in a long time. So since it's been a year, let's do a quick recap on where we last left off. So the last video that I made on this channel was me talking about going to the RBC training ground. And I was like, stay tuned for the next video. It's gonna be a vlog of how everything went. And then I never uploaded that vlog. So quick background info, I'm Canadian, and in Canada, we have a bank called RBC, and every year they pick 30 athletes who they think have Olympic potential, and they give you funding. So I am a track and field athlete, and I had tried out for the RBC training ground, and then I made the top 100. Then I was going to the national final to compete and see if I made the top 30 and would then get funding. And so I did film that vlog, didn't edit it, didn't post it. I'm just gonna spoil it for you guys. I didn't get the funding. And so that is where the hiatus begins. Long story short, I didn't do very well at the national final. And when I left, I pretty much knew that I wasn't gonna get the funding. And then a couple weeks later, I got an email telling me that I wasn't chosen. And from that point forward, I just kind of spiraled. And to this day, I have not looked at the footage that I filmed. Like, I cannot bring myself to watch it because it was pretty much like that is the day that all my dreams died. And so I cannot bring myself to watch the footage, spend hours editing it. And then there was also like an outro that I didn't film for that video. So I'd need to like film the outro, pretending like I'm happy, pretending like I don't know the result yet. And it just, I'm not saying that I'm never gonna post that video, but I basically got into the mindset of that has to be the next video I post. Because in my last video, I said the next video is the vlog of this thing. So then if I posted something different, people would be like, what happened to that video you said you were gonna post? So I couldn't bring myself to edit the video, and I filmed probably like 8 other videos for this channel, and I haven't edited those because I'm like, well, I can't post this video because I said I was gonna post that video. So I have so many videos filmed and none of them edited because I told myself that the next video I have to post is the vlog. And I cannot bring myself to edit that vlog. It's been a year. Tomorrow will be 1 year since I participated, and I still cannot bring myself to watch the footage. I have the footage on my computer and I can't even open the folder. So yeah. So why did this one experience affect me so much? This involves us going back in time. Like, I'm gonna break down the timeline of this channel and hopefully you'll be able to understand my thought process. So I started this channel in March of 2016 when I was 17. And at the time, I posted whatever I wanted. This channel had no niche, no specific topic, no specific audience I was talking to. I just posted whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted. So I would post a tech video, and then I'd post about track, and then I'd post about music, and then I'd post about school, and then I'd talk about a rant like, oh my gosh, this girl did this to me at school on Tuesday, you'll never believe it. Like, I was talking about any and everything because it was just a way for me to be creative. So every week was a different topic, and I liked it that way. I had infinite video ideas because I could talk about anything I wanted. But then in November of 2023, I did a hard pivot to make this channel only about track and field. And the reason I did that is because in 2024, it was an Olympic year, and I was trying to qualify for the Olympics. So I decided that I was going to change my channel to a track channel and document pretty much road to the Olympics. So at the time, I think I had between 13,000 and 15,000 subscribers. I know I'm still at 15,000 because I haven't uploaded in a year. But when I did the hard pivot, I had over 10,000 subscribers, and I knew that majority of those people did not care about track. So I knew that my video views were going to drop. I was going to get like 50 to 100 views a video, but that didn't bother me because this was the thought process. The thought process was that I was going to post these videos that no one cares about right now, but then when I make the Olympics, people will now know me for track, and then they'll find me online, and then it's going to be so cool to be able to see the process of me becoming an Olympian. Right? So I was like, right now in November 2023, nobody's going to care. But by July, August of 2024, when the Olympics is happening, then the views will come. So I was thinking long term. I was thinking the long game. But the future of this channel basically depended on me qualifying for the Olympics. Spoiler alert, that didn't happen. So let's move a little bit further down the timeline. So November 2023, hard pivot. Every single video I posted was about track, whether it was a track meet vlog, whether it was me unboxing my new running shoes or talking about my new insoles, like everything was sport and track related. Then in May of 2024 is when I tried out for the RBC training ground. June of 2024 is when I went to the Olympic trials and I didn't qualify. So after I didn't qualify for the Olympics, my dad was like, okay, cool, you tried. At this point, I was 25 years old, and most people start their pro career in like their late teens to early 20s. And at that point, I was in my mid 20s, and the next Olympics, when that rolls around, I'll be 29. How many people make their Olympic debut a couple months before they turn 30? Not very many. So basically, my dad was like, okay, you did everything you could. You tried your best. Unfortunately, it didn't work out. So now you need to go get a job. So I'm like, fine. That's fair. Fast forward to midway through September, I get an email from RBC telling me, congrats, you made the top 100. So from June to September, so like 10 weeks, I was sitting on my butt at home filling out job applications because I thought I was done with track. And then I get this email saying, you've been selected as one of the top 100 athletes this year, and we're potentially going to give you money because of how good at athletics you are. So I keep having this push and pull, which you're going to see throughout this story. So in June, I stepped away from track because I thought it was over for me. In September, I get pulled back in. I'm like, wait, maybe this is a sign. Like I was ready to give everything up, and now something is pulling me back in, right? Then I go to the RBC training ground and I don't get the money. So then I'm pulled back out of it again. And then fast forward to February of this year, I started a new job. Yay, I got employment. So the job that I got when I initially got hired, I was casual, meaning I was basically covering for people if they called out sick. So it's like my schedule was all over the place. Some days I was working mornings, some days I was working nights. Like my schedule was so all over the place that I couldn't train for track as well. I just had to work. And I was just like miserable. And I was like, I'm a Christian, okay? This isn't going to become a religious video. I'm just saying that to get to my next point. So I was praying and I was like, I need a sign. I need clarity. I need to know what it is that I'm supposed to do with my life, because right now I wake up, go to work, come home, sleep. I don't really get to see my friends anymore. My social life is non-existent. I never work out, not even just like going to the track, but I don't even go to the gym. Like I don't do anything. I don't have a life. I barely see my own family because I wake up, go to work, and then by the time I come home, like if I work a night shift, by the time I come home, everyone's asleep. I'm coming through the door at 1 a.m. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't get to see my family. I don't get to see my friends. I don't get to work out. I don't get to do anything I like. There has to be another way. Then, like a couple days later, a part-time position opened up at my job. And this was for an evening shift from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. And I was like, that is so perfect. I was like, if I'm working 5 hours a day, 5 days a week, that's only 25 hours a week. So I'm not going to be like super exhausted from work. Plus it's in the evening and my team trains in the morning. So I was like, wouldn't it be so perfect if I could go to track in the morning and then leave straight from the track and go to work and then go home, shower, eat, sleep, repeat. Like, I'm like, then I would be able to work and make money, but also live a life that I'm actually happy with. So then I applied for the position, even though I'd only been working at the job. I started in February and the job opening was in June. So March, April, May, June. I'd only been working there for 4 months. But I'm like, let me apply for this position because my job has a union. So it's kind of about seniority. So if you and someone else apply for the same position and they've been working there longer than you, then they're going to get it. But either way, I saw the opening. I'm like, what the heck? The worst they can say is no. And so I applied for it and then I got it. So I was like, this is the sign. So once again, I'm over here just working day in, day out, never really knowing what my work schedule is going to be, so I can't do track. And then I get this position that guarantees that every single morning I can go to the track. So now I'm pulled back in. Now I'm back over here. So I applied for this new position in June, and then I started the new position in July. So for the month of July, I returned to training. And I only competed once this summer. I did film a vlog about it. Haven't edited it, but I only competed once in the summer, and then the summer season was basically over, but that was okay because I'm like, once September rolls back around, it's going to be base. I'm going to get a good like training block in and everything is going to be fine. But then over the summer, they changed my shift at work. So now I work 5 to 12:30 a.m. and I'm getting home at like 1 a.m. And I'm like, if I get home at 1 a.m., I'm not going to bed at 1 a.m. I'm like eating, showering. Like there's stuff I need to do before I go to my bed. So I'm going to bed at like 2 a.m. And you think I'm going to wake up to get to the track for like 9 a.m. the next day? Mind you, the track I work out at is an hour away from my house. So for me to get there for 9, I'd need to leave my house by 8, which means I'd need to wake up at like 7:30 the latest. So what? I'm going to get like 5 hours of sleep per night and then expect to do well in sports or in any physical activity at all when I'm not well rested? Like that just doesn't make any sense. That's not going to work. So over the summer, they changed my shift, and most people would be happy about that. Like more hours equals more money. But I wasn't looking for more money. I was looking for time. I wanted time to do the things that make me happy, and work is not one of those things. So basically, I haven't been to the track since July. It's currently November 1st. And so now I'm back over here away from track. So it's like every time I step away from track, something in my life pulls me back in, whether it's RBC training ground, like congrats, you're one of the top 100 athletes, whether it's getting this shift change at work, like every time track isn't working out and I step away, something happens in my life that pulls me back in. And so I'm just so confused. I'm like, am I supposed to do track or not? I don't know, because every time track isn't going well, I'm like, okay, it's not for me. I've spent 20 years doing this thing. It was a fun ride. Let me move forward. And then as soon as I try to move forward, something pulls me back. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do. But what I do know is I haven't been to the track since July and I'm miserable. That's what I do know. And once again, I'm in a place where I don't know what I'm supposed to do with my life. Like going to work and coming home cannot be it. Like, and I understand that that is a lot of people's reality. Like you don't always have free time to do things that you want to do. Like you do the things you have to do and you don't really get to do the things you want to do. And I understand that, but I am just so unhappy right now. And another thing, because I haven't been doing track since basically February and I changed this whole channel to be about track, well, now I don't have any content. Like, yes, I have those videos that I filmed that I haven't edited yet, but after that, nothing. You know what I mean? So back when this channel was about any and everything, I could just come on here and film whatever, just ramble, edit it down and then post a video. But then when my whole channel is only about track, but I'm not doing track anymore, then what is this channel about? So that is why I haven't uploaded to this channel. I don't really have anything to post anymore because I haven't been doing track. And also I convinced myself that I had to post the RBC training ground vlog, but I am too sad to edit that video. So that's where we are. When I tell you, I've uploaded to this channel every Monday for 8 years. From I was 17 until I was 25, I uploaded every week. And if I ever missed a week, I posted twice the next week. And not uploading for a year after I built this thing for almost 10 years at this point, I don't feel good about that. But then at the same time, I did such a hard pivot into something that I haven't been doing. So what is the future of this channel? Can I be real? I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna go I don't have time to go back to weekly uploads because I basically work full time now. Technically, I only work 7.5 hours a day and not 8, but whatever. I basically work full time now, and I have not been uploading to this channel for the past year. But I did start a different channel. So in May of last year, I started a crochet channel. See this hat? I made it myself. And you see all these things in the background behind me, they're blurry, but these are like different plushies that I've crocheted. And I started an Etsy shop and I've been selling things that I crochet and all of that stuff. And so I've been uploading to my crochet channel every single day. I upload 6 shorts a week and then 1 long form video a week. This isn't me like trying to be like, oh, go subscribe to that channel. No, I'm just letting you guys know where I've been and what I've been doing in the time I've been absent on this channel. But yeah, so I started that, and so I've been working on that in my little pockets of time. Like at work, I get a 45-minute break, and that's what I use to edit my shorts. So on the weekends is when I edit my long form videos, and then during the week, every day I spend 45 minutes editing like a 30-second short just to like keep that channel active. So I'm already running that channel and also working full time and also trying to start a business. And if you know anything about crochet, it's a slow craft. Like to make a hat might take me 1 to 2 hours depending on the style of the hat. So it's like if I get an order, then not only do I spend time making that order, but I'm also filming myself making that order and then editing that into a video to then put on my crochet channel. So I don't really know where I'm going with that. I like lost my train of thought. What I was trying to say is crochet takes up a lot of my time, and then editing the videos about my crochet also takes a lot of time, thus resulting in me having less time for this channel. I don't know what the future of this channel is. Basically, my plan is to kind of go back to what it was originally and just post whatever I want. And that's probably not gonna be on a weekly basis if I'm being honest. But whenever I feel like I have something to say or something to vent about, or if something exciting happens in my life, I'll make a video about it and post it on this channel. And yeah, that's where I've been. That's been my headspace. In terms of track, what I'm gonna try to do, and I don't know if this is gonna work out for me, but what I'm gonna try to do is starting Monday, so November 3rd, I'm gonna try to start training again. I don't know if going pro is in the cards for me anymore. I also don't know if I'm in the right headspace to pursue that right now because so many things are stressing me right now. I don't think I have it in me to stress about another thing, but track makes me happy, and like exercise in general releases happy chemicals in your brain. And when I tell you I have not done physical activity for basically a year. Like I trained a little bit in July and competed once, but then I knew that the summer season was like not really gonna happen for me because I hadn't really trained since February. So I just basically did that one meet for fun. But the plan was to come back full force in September, but then my schedule got changed at work. So the point is I basically haven't done physical activity in a year, and I feel like that has also contributed to me being unhappy because I'm accustomed to having those happy brain chemicals and I don't have that right now because I am not working out at all. Like it's not like, oh, I go to the local gym. Like no, I have done nothing. I've done nothing. And so I want to start working out again. And the only workouts that I really like are track workouts. Like I don't just want to go to the gym and run on the treadmill and go home. Like that's not fun for me. When I go to the track, I have a great coach. I have great teammates. That's also like, it will also revive my social life because pretty much all of my friends, I met them through track. So if I go back to the track, I get to work out again and I get to revive my social life because all of my friends are at the track. right? So it'll kill two birds with one stone. So the plan is to start going back to the track, not necessarily trying to pursue track as a career, but just as something fun to do, because I don't get to do anything fun anymore. And that's not to say that I don't think crochet is fun. I really do. But once again, like the social aspect of my life, crochet, like I do it by myself. I just sit in my bedroom by myself and crochet. So it is like a creative outlet for me, which is something that I very much need in my life. But my social life is non-existent. I haven't seen my friends in months. Like the last time I saw my friends was either in July or August. And the last time I saw them before that was February. So I never see my friends anymore. I never work out anymore. I never do anything anymore. I never upload to this YouTube channel anymore. Like I never do anything. So this is a lot longer than I anticipated this being. Long story short, TLDR, this channel became about my Olympic dream. And then my Olympic dream died, therefore this channel died. That's the TLDR. Also, so random, despite the fact that I haven't uploaded to this channel in a year, this channel still makes me money. I still get a YouTube check every month. Yay for passive income. It's not a lot. But let's look, just out of curiosity, just because I don't want to end this video on a sad note. I never log into this YouTube account. I'm always logged into my crochet account, but I'm going to quickly log into this account and see what we got. Okay, so as you can see, my last video was uploaded 364 days and 7 hours ago. So a year. And I have 15,742 subscribers, which is about the same as it was last year. Analytics. Let's see from November 1st of last year to October 31st of this year. Let's see how much money. Let's see how much money. So in the past year, despite not uploading to this channel, I've made it $2,010.84. That's nice. That's $100 and something a month. I'll take it. Passive income. So I got 257,400 views, 10,300 watch hours, and 912 subscribers. So this time last year, I was at about 14,000, I guess. So I hadn't hit 15,000 last year. But anywho, those are my analytics. The reason I'm going over this is one, I want to end the video on a happier note. But two, usually at the beginning of every year, I do how much money YouTube paid me last year. And I obviously didn't make that video this year because I wasn't posting on this channel. But anywho, that's where I'm ending this video. I'm still trying to figure out my life and what I'm trying to do, because even the job I have, it's not really like the industry I want to be working in. But then again, beggars can't be choosers. Money needs to be made. So I'm working the job that I have to get by. So yeah, it's nice talking to you after a year. I'm sorry that I don't come back with happier news, but it is what it is. So I don't even know how I'm gonna do my outro, because usually I say subscribe to my channel because I upload new videos every Monday. But that hasn't been true for a while. So I'm just gonna simply close out this video by saying thank you for watching, and I hope to talk to you again soon, and I hope it doesn't take me another 365 days.